Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Faithful Cartographer Interloper miniseries. So, yes, in case you're wondering, that was a genuine rage quit at the end of the last episode. I was going to record a couple with that run, but after the silliness that occurred, I definitely decided to take a step back. So let's take a quick look at what my needs are. Obviously, I'm warming up, but I'm starving, and I have meat on me, but I can't eat it. I could eat it. I could eat the raw meat and get food poisoning and die, but well, actually, hang on. Do I have what do I have? Like, how risque do I want to be right now? I don't have any teas made. Do I have any? Don't have any rose hips, and I don't have any. Doesn't look like I have any reishi mushrooms. I thought I got reishi mushrooms on my way back into the zone, didn't I? Or did I? I suppose I cooked the tea with them. Yeah, that's what I did. I cooked the tea with them, and then I immediately drank it for the calories, which was a good move at the time. But that means I don't have any reishi tea now, unfortunately. So let's see. We need to just kind of chill in here because the game has graced us with a lovely blizzard right as we thought everything was going to be okay. And now, where is there... Is there not a bed in this cabin? Did I step into a cabin where there's not a bed? Did I just make everything worse? Hang on. Yeah, there's not a bed in here. What the hell, man? All right, we're going back outside to the cabin next door. It's actually, to tell you the truth, like, it's not that blizzardy at the moment. It actually seems like the weather might be getting better. It might be more worthwhile, given this situation, to head back down to, especially since visibility is so good. The only issue... Oh, it feels like 0 now. Okay, there it is. There's the blizzard weather. Hang on. What's it doing? Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. Well, first of all, hang on. You, come here. You are my second bit of food. Damn. I really thought I had the stone throwing figured out, I have to admit. We can't be out here forever. We have 2 condition problems. Gotcha. Alright, sorry to open an episode with this, everybody. Okay, I've got 2 rabbits now. But that also means I'm attracting extra amounts of predators. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to just make do with my current situation. And hope there's a bed in here. Yes, there is. Okay. Now, I believe I've already explored to the max in here. There's some additional wood that I can use to start a fire in the morning and immediately cook this food before I go anywhere. So that's good, at least. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and... I've got the heavy hammer, so I am going to go ahead and break down... Of course, it requires light to break down. Hadrian, what are you doing? All right, so let's... I do need to sleep. I also need to drink some of my water so that I don't get dehydrated during the night. And this is going to suck a little bit because one thing I think I'll go ahead and do first of all is let's get the... God, it's going to take a long time to harvest the hide and the guts from this. So I'm not going to do that for now. I'm just going to get the meat. So let's get the meat from these guys. That way we'll have something to cook when we wake up. It's not a lot of meat, but it'll get the meter ticking again, if I can say that. Actually sounds like the weather is starting to behave again, which is a good sign. But again, I can't break anything down unless I have light. And I can get light for myself, but I'd rather not use my lantern fuel. So of course, hindsight is 20/20, and as soon as I ended the episode, I was like, well, I should have waited to start the fire. Of course. But then again, it didn't seem, and I talked about this with a particular commenter, it didn't seem like it was a particularly risky proposition to start a fire as long as I can get one going and then kill a rabbit really quickly and bring it right back. I wasn't expecting to have as much trouble hitting a rabbit as I did, and I wasn't expecting the wind to change direction in that exact instant. If we had had even just another half hour, everything would have been fine. So it's just... you know, it's a perfect example of the luck of Interloper turning against you. I don't think it was all of that risky of a proposition. Could I have played it completely safe and started the fire, you know, after I found the rabbit? Sure. But, you know, no sweat off my back. It's what happens. So, let's see. I think I'll sleep for... you know what? I'm going to sleep for 6 hours because I'm a little bit nervous about... Well, actually, you know what? I'm not going to sleep at all right now because it sounds like the weather's actually gotten better. So if I can start a fire really quickly... Yeah, the weather has gotten better. The only thing I need is wood, so hang on. Yeah, that's the only downside, is that I don't believe I have any... Oh no, I've got 5... Okay, good. Good. Alright, in that case, let's do this. I've got more than enough to start a fire really quickly. Let's just put one right there. This feels very familiar. I'll put it right there. How about that? Okay, reclaim wood. Cattail head, yeah. 40% chance of success. If I use anything else, do I have a higher percent chance? Nope, just the 40%. Damn. Forgot about that.
Can't feel my hands.
Alright, well let's give it a go. I don't have that many matches. We had incredibly bad luck with 60. So maybe we can have incredibly good luck with 40. That would be nice, game. That would be very nice. I doubt it'll happen, but... all I need is a fire for roughly 40 minutes. We're not at cooking skill level 2 yet. Oh, hey! Very slim chance of it failing now. Alright, check that out. First go. Alright, so 54 minutes on this fire. Oh wait, we've actually got a lot of rabbit meat. So let's go ahead and put one more piece of wood on there and start cooking. Now we are pretty cold, but the frostbite risk is healing because we're near this hot fire. Yeah, I know, but you're going to have food in your belly now, so we're going to be able to rest here and regain a lot of condition. This is good, actually. And also, it looks like we have some rose hips that we can use to make tea. Okay, so we need to be careful now. Our condition is dropping due to the cold. Might even get hypothermia. That would suck. Hang on, let's check our risk. Hypothermia is 23. Alright. I'm going to tempt fate. I'm going to cook this rose hip tea before I leave. Because we are at cooking skill level 2, so we just got a little bit of extra out of everything we have. And let's go the hell inside right now. Yeah, I know. So. Okay, now this is awesome. So our condition dropped a lot just now. But we now have a lot of cooked meat. And hopefully over 1,000 calories. Now, that's going to disappear really, really quickly, but it's enough to get us through a night. Fantastic. Now, of course, I still haven't harvested those guys for their guts or for their hides. But let's go ahead and drink this water. We still have plenty of water, too. And now what we're going to do is we're going to sleep for a solid, let's say... Hell, let's sleep for 10 hours straight. Because we can, you know? We'll recover lots of condition. Actually, you know what? Let's also go ahead and drink that. Well, should I drink it? I've got some... Yeah, let me drink it. Let's go ahead and get the calories out of that, too. Especially since it's hot. That'll help us warm up faster and recover. Well, since we're not... I don't think we have any... we're not going to have any effect on our condition gain. But yeah, let's sleep for 10 hours. Oh, I should have put those hides on the ground. I know. People telling me, put your hides on the ground while you're sleeping. I know that. It's a habit I've never gotten into. Okay, so it let us rest the entire way. Unfortunately, we are dehydrated again. So let's go ahead and fix that problem. Hopefully, we won't be dehydrated for long. 10 hours is typically the amount that if you're fully quenched with your thirst. Yeah, we're at 62% condition. So I wonder how long we were dehydrated. Maybe I should have slept for 8 and then drank. But anyway, we still have 530 calories in our system. Sounds like the weather outside is pretty damn nice. Before I go anywhere, I'm going to go ahead... Well, actually, harvesting these guys isn't going to change the amount of scent that I'm putting off. And it would take extra time. So, tell you what, I'm going to try and make do with a level 2 scent indicator and get back down to where we were before. Cross your fingers for me. Alright, I don't hear bear crows. Let me turn the sound up a little bit so I can make sure. Yeah, I don't hear footsteps or bear crows. So we've been to the lookout, we've been to the cabins. I'm much more confident that I've fully explored the area. So hang on, here's a stick. I do need to pick up more sticks. Let's do that. Here's a branch. I'm not going to touch that. Sticks. Sticks. I'll pick up more as I see them. Just need to keep an eye out for anything that might even resemble a predator. I'm so nervous on account of this scent indicator, but we've got to keep moving. We have to. Alright, I'm going to try and crest this hill just so I can get visibility on what might be nearby. How's the temperature? Feels like 14? Alright. Not the best, but not the worst. Still do not have a toque. From anywhere. I think there are a few fishing huts I haven't searched in Coastal Highway. And that's it. Okay, so this road will actually take us right back down to the, if we keep following this, as long as I don't hear any bear crows or footsteps in front of me, large footsteps, I mean, then this will take us right back down to the Quonset. And I can continue heading in that direction. And we're going to have to keep heading in that direction because, well, we don't have a choice. We've got everything we need. And now we pretty much have to go to Desolation Point and see what we can get away with there. We've got our hacksaw. We've got our heavy hammer. It's the moment of truth. And by the way, for those of you who might have missed this message in previous episodes, I definitely am... Oh, I forgot about that place up there. Okay, we need to search there. But I'm definitely going to take this series to 25 episodes. I have a pretty strict policy, and it has to do with maintaining my own schedule outside of the channel. When I start a miniseries, I commit to usually 5 episodes at a time if it's a new game. Of course, this isn't a new game, so I'm much more willing to say, yeah, we're going to do 15, which is what I did for the first Interloper miniseries I did in The Long Dark. I'm just giving you a bit of backstory as to what's up with these seemingly arbitrary episode limits, but it's for a purpose, because 5 episodes is typically what I can sit down and do in a sitting when I'm not busy, and I've actually been very, very busy for the past several months. So as some of you know, it's been tough to maintain the schedule, let alone extra miniseries. So sometimes I'll say, well, let's make an exception. Let's do an extra episode. In the Long Dark's case, yes, those words. I'm very willing to do extra episodes, especially with Interloper runs where things are so intense and riveting. So I'm going to take this one all the way to 25, and we'll reassess at that point if I need to do any more. But just for the record, some of you were like, no, don't end it at 20, and I'm like, I'm not gonna. I said 25 a few episodes back. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. More reclaimed wood. That's okay, but what we need is clothing. Game, can you give me anything to wear? No, as usual, there's nothing here. Did I source that plastic container? No, I didn't. Let's look. Oh man, never in my life has the Long Dark been quite this unforgiving when it comes to finding one single piece of headgear. I'm being sincere. I'm not being hyperbolic. This is genuinely a first. I have never, in any difficulty level, taken nearly 20 episodes to find anything to put on my head. It just reinforces the need, I think, for them to eventually add a system for rudimentary words come to me for rudimentary crafting. I'm gonna get way up on this rock first because I want to look for wolves before I go down here because I smell. I stink. All right, let's crouch. Presumably that will still lower our detection range a little bit. All right, damn, treetops are actually making it pretty hard to look down into the area, so I'm just going to have to risk it. All right, so thankfully, just did a little bit of an accidental accent. Thankfully, we avoided the bear. No, thankfully, we avoided the bear, but not the wolves. Crap. We're in trouble now. Alright, we're gonna have to back off here. Wolf's charging. Good. Alright. That could have been worse. Scared it off. Alright, what's going to happen is he's going to calm down and come right back after me, so I've got to get back into the house immediately. Ooh, alright, so we scared it off. That's exactly what the hammer's supposed to do. Reduce the length of a fight. Somehow we smell even more now. Is it because we're wounded? Alright, apparently I have a wound as well. I didn't see that pop up, but evidently we do. Okay. Oh, crap. Alright.
Gotta stop that blood loss.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Jennifer. I'm actually shaking right now. Alright, first of all, let's go ahead and apply... Yeah, I've got a wolf bite on my head. Alright, let's apply the old man's beard wound dressing that we have. Alright, and now let's continue. Oh man, I'm you can probably see the mouse pointer doing this. I am physically shaking. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Alright, so now what we need to do, I'm gonna go ahead while I'm in here. We're still a little bit hungry. Actually, we're a lot hungry. And the issue...
Right now.
I need to drop the stuff that I have. Hang on, am I good health-wise? Yes, I am. I need to get food. Because I'm down to 200 calories, so that's not the best thing. And there's a wolf still outside, too. Our clothing got torn a little bit, too, I think, so our condition on some of these items is not great. We need to get that back up soon-ish. And still, the only hand covering I have is decent driving gloves, man. All right, so anyway, yeah, rudimentary cloth crafting would be nice with all the extra cloth we find in the world. So are there genuinely no items here? Like, I've already looked here, I've already checked everywhere I possibly can. Just blows my mind that there hasn't been a single freaking toque anywhere. So there's some cloth here. Actually, I can't tear that down, but I can tear these down. I don't want to, though. I want to keep moving because I got to get food. All right. So what I need to do is get rid of this rabbit stuff. I just don't want to take the time to do this. To tell you the truth, I don't want to abandon these rabbit carcasses, but I feel like it's not in my best interest to leave the house with these on me. Oh God, this is rough. Because it would take like over an hour each to harvest those and get the hides and the guts from them. You know? Alright. I've already looked in here. I just want to use this as an opportunity to look around safely. Alright, we've already looked through that trunk. Alright, I'm going to run this way. Alright, there's the wolf. Yeah, detection range is significantly lessened now. So yeah, the hammers, when you use them in combat, hammers or pry bars, they don't hurt the wolves. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go to Desolation Point. I'm just going to move, because that's my only choice now. The weather's great. We're going to head that way and see how luck treats us. We're going to have to find food along the way. But we're going to just go and hope for the best. Because I think that's our only choice. But yeah, so hammers and pry bars, they scare off wolves. They don't do any damage to the wolves, but they will end the fight faster. So they are ideal for Interloper when you don't have anything else to fight a wolf with. Because, you know, it's interesting, too, that it didn't give me the option between the hammer and the pry bar, even though I do have a pry bar. Alright, so there's a deer there. Is the house up here? I'd be surprised if it is. Yeah, this house is almost always burned out. Wow! I cannot talk today. It's almost always boined out in Interloper. And it is in this run as well. Okay. I don't think it's safe to go down this way. No, it's not. I'm just trying to beeline as fast as I can and get around the Quonset area, which is where there tend to be more wolves. Oh, did I get myself down onto a ledge? I can't... There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, what sucks is that, condition-wise, I'm only at 26. I'm in a very, very bad position right now. What's going to need to happen is I'm going to need to avoid any wolves that are ahead of me. I'm blocked from the wind right now, which is nice. That's helping me. But I need to get inside as soon as I can. I'm going to run, actually, as much as I can get my character to run. I haven't been over to this area yet on the right. There are very rarely in Interloper any houses there, and also... Yeah, it's not good. That's not good. And now I'm starving. Oh, crap. All right, this isn't good. This isn't good. I don't have food, and there is a house where I can stay. There's a basement, but it's still a good ways ahead of us. Son of a bitch. And I have no more stamina. I've got to let it recharge. I'm kind of hoping that one of the houses up here hasn't burned out, so I'm going to try and use as much of this vantage point as I can. Yes, we're in the wind. Oh, no, we're not in the wind right now. All right, so that house is burned out. See, the other thing up here is that there could potentially be some,
I will die if I don't get food soon.
Thank you, Jennifer. I am so close to turning off your voice. If you keep reminding me of how close we are to death. So this could actually be, this could be the end here on account of this situation I find myself in. I mean, the reason I'm having to kind of beeline this way is, I mean, I hope it's obvious. I don't have any food. Like, I have to go towards an area that I haven't explored yet on the chance of finding food. There's a bear right there. 22%. We're not losing condition too quickly. If I were lucky enough to find food at the... I'm kind of tempted just to, like, sprint for Desolation Point. It would have to be a nice food find, though. It would have to be a genuinely good item. Alright, that house is burned out, too. Alright, that's it. That's what we're doing. We're beelining. I'm going to sprint for Desolation Point. Thankfully, we are fairly well rested, so I've got enough energy to do this. 19% condition. Oh, man. We're not in good shape. That wolf attack really did us in. And I tried to get away, too, but I was going uphill. Alright, there is a car up here, I believe. The car might grace us with a food item, but that's not going to stop the fact that we're dying from the cold. So, it's only going to help so much. We're once again out of sprint capability. I don't know. We're going to be at 10% by the time we get to the basement, if we're lucky. This is going to be intense. Maybe we're not going to go to 25, guys. Alright, let's see. Of course it's locked. Of course it's locked. Anything to make me take extra time to do this. Alright, and it's empty too. Alright, nothing in here. Oh, it's actually warm enough in the car. Unfortunately, the hunger would kill me if I stuck around. Oh no, it's not warm enough in here. Alright, never mind. I lied. Keep going. And commuter's lament. Yeah, because you're not going anywhere. Alright, so here's what I'm going to hope for. Number 1, no wolves. Number 2, yeah, we're at 14% condition. We are going to be at the bottom of the barrel in a second here. Last time I came here in Interloper difficulty, there were not 1 but 2 wolves. 13%. Alright. Gotta keep some of my sprint meter at my disposal. We're close. And if there's food, we might live. That's a big if. I can't see. There's a car, too, so there's multiple locations where there could be minor food items. Go, 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 go. Really? Where's the... There it is. Went to the wrong house. Alright, there it is. There's the 10% mark. Alright, we are warm enough down here. But unless there's food in here, and it doesn't look like there is, doesn't look like there's anything, we're done. We are done. The only option I have, alright, there's... Oh, thanks. Thanks, game. Appreciate that. You gave me something. I very much doubt there's food in the washer or dryer. That would be nice. Nope. Alright, do I have anything that I could possibly eat at all? Yeah, I have nothing. I have a whole lot of nothing. The only possibility for finding a food item. Yeah, 10% condition. Starvation doesn't kill us that quickly. Let's step outside for a second and hope there's no wolves. Alright, nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing. Wow. Alright, now the only option would be if there were rose hips anywhere. Damn, I gotta get inside.
Okay. No.
This sucks. This sucks. Man, that wolf attack. I couldn't have stayed to recover condition because we're still starving. And the weather was perfect. That was the ideal opportunity to go. Have I explored everywhere here? Truly. Like, have I looked everywhere? I have nothing to eat. I should have grabbed those, there were some rose hips on the way that I could have used to make tea. Okay, here's some reclaimed wood. That's not at all helpful. Yeah, there's nothing here. So starvation kills you very slowly. Here's one thing that I could do. I can't read right now because I'm starving, but I could pass the time for an hour. Okay. So our condition is now 8%. See, it kills you very slowly. And now we are warm enough to go out and maybe continue trying to find anything that could feed us. Weather's still decent. I'm going to run this way. Knowing my luck, I'm going to run headlong into a wolf. 7% condition. See, here's a deer corpse right here. Hang on, let's go in this cave and see if there's any food items in the backpack. Because that could save us. We could harvest from the deer, but I don't know that we'd have time. No, there's just a frickin' book. It's not helpful. Alright, feels like 51 degrees back here. If we started a fire by the deer and we're successful, we might have a chance. We also have a hacksaw too, so we might actually be able to get a little bit of meat out of this guy. Yeah, we could actually do this. Alright, now all we need is to get back here where it's warm, light a fire, and succeed in lighting a fire. And we have some lantern fuel actually, so I think we can actually use that as accelerant, right? No, we can't. Why can't we? I guess we need a jerry can in order to do that. So we've got plenty of wood matches, thankfully. I'm going to go ahead. I hate to do this, but I want to light. I'll light one of the field dressing your kill books on fire. We need. Yes, I know I haven't completed researching it. I don't have a choice. We need that 80% chance. All right, so we're going to stand back here and cook this deer meat.
Come on, little fire.
Unfortunately, this isn't going to raise our condition, so ideally, what we're going to have to do in order to make sure we survive, we're going to have to cook this and then try and get back to the basement. And we actually, no, we can't even rest in the basement. We can't. We're going to have to rest, like, in the car. And, oh man, see, we might be done regardless, because we don't have a bedroll.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
All right, so let's go ahead and cook this meat. All right, we got cooking level 2. Nice. All right, there's that problem solved, and now we have the bigger piece. Let's go ahead and add a little bit more fuel to this fire just to make sure we're good. Cook. Yeah, I think we're still done, to be honest with you, because I don't see any way of us getting all the way where we need to go and keeping our condition. It's very, very unlikely. But this has been a hell of a fight, so let's see. Now let's now go ahead and eat that. We only have a little bit of water left, so we may as well try and fix that problem while we're here by this fire. So let's melt, let's say 0.4 gallons of snow. Yeah, condition-wise we're okay now, but, well, no. Indicator-wise we're okay, but condition-wise we're terrible. If we could rest somewhere right now, we'd be okay. There is a passive condition gain, but it's not nearly fast enough to deal with this. Alright, so now we've got water again. Let's go ahead and drink some of that, just to top ourselves off. And we have to keep moving. Alright, so the weather doesn't look great. Alright, let me grab this cedar firewood, which I completely forgot was there. Alright, now what I'm going to try and do... Is that coal? It is. I'm going to try and make my way up in here. I mean, I may as well, right? I don't think there's a place for me to rest, and I don't think I can climb this. No, I can't. I gotta go around. How are we encumbered? How am I encumbered? What am I carrying that's so heavy? I suppose the scrap metal. And the coal. Let's drop 4 of these. Still encumbered. Alright, wonderful. Thanks, game. Appreciate that so much. It's very kind of you. Now, there is a truck up here. Condition 7%. Nothing is dragging our condition down right now. It looks like it is, but the only thing that's a problem is that we will eventually, if this turns into a blizzard right now, which it very well could. There's not been a single wolf around here. Hey, rabbit, how's it going? I should kill you. But that's not the most of my worries right now. Alright, let's hop in here really quickly and see if there's more food. Nothing in the glove box. Nothing on the dash. Nothing up here. Holy crap. Alright. Keep moving. I'm going to reassess what I'm carrying that's weighing me down when I get in here. The problem is that, I mean, I could make it right now. The issue is my exhaustion. Because if we get in here... Alright. Alright. Pretty dark in here. Thankfully we've got plenty of fuel. So let's just start going. Search these lockers first and foremost. It'd be funny if these had a toque. How great would that be if we found a toque right now? Okay, let's go. Normally I'd pick up coal right now, but actually, speaking of that, what am I carrying that I don't need to be carrying? Let's drop 11 of those. I really don't... I think I'll drop this. I really don't need the antiseptic, honestly, because I've got the old man's beard wound dressing. Let me go ahead and drop this by the door. Drop... Okay, I need to not burn this fuel too quickly. Alright, so there's some of the stuff I dropped. I'm still encumbered, because I'm just that tired. So yeah, I need to keep moving. Actually, another thing I could do, I could drop some of these sewing kits, but no. It's okay. I'm gonna move as fast as I can. And exhaustion doesn't kill you that quickly. It's being cold that kills you quickly, and being thirsty that kills you quickly. And we can deal with both of those as long as I move fast and as long as the weather is somewhat kind. Alright, I need to
lay down.
Yeah, you do. I hate to do this to you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here because we're at the 35-minute mark. In the next one, I am definitely going to try my best to make it a desolation point. The next one could very well be the final episode, the 20th episode, so we'll see how it goes. But I know this is a cliffhanger, but I could keep going until I recover, and that could be another 20 minutes of gameplay, so I do need to stop here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 9 Eastern time. Yeah, that time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.